All right, so this is the Alice level from the Venus CTF Labs from the HackMyVM.eu website, and let's get started. So the first thing we need to do is we need to take a look at this mission.txt file. So the instructions for solving the level are going to be in this file, and this is mission number 14, and it says that the admin has left the password of the user Anna as a comment in the file password. Okay, so the interesting thing about this file on the Linux system is that it's spelled in this funny way. It omits the O and the R in the password. If we take a look at this file, so it's going to be at the /cassandra/password file, we're going to see information about all of the different users on the system. So let's take a look at what information we can find about each one of these users. So first of all is the username. So the first thing is the username. So all of these fields are divided by these colons. So in between the colons, there's a bunch of different information. So the next colon is where the password used to be on old Linux systems, but in this case, there are no passwords in the password file, but there's this X, and the X indicates that the password is located in the shadow file, which is another file in the Linux file system. So the next thing after that, after the next colon, is the ID number. I think this is called the UID for the user, and the UID for this user is 1052. So all of these users have different user ID numbers. And I think the next one is the group ID. So this is the user ID, and this is the group ID. And the last thing that this is not the last thing. The next thing you're going to see is the home directory. This is the home directory for this particular user. It's going to be in pwned hacker. And everybody has different home directory here. This is where the user's personal files are kept. And the last part you're going to see in the password file is the shell that they use when they log in. So in most cases, it's going to be something like bin bash or ZSH in the case of something like Kali Linux. But anyways, so what we need to do is we need to read the comments in the file, in the password file. So the password file is a bit complicated in that they're actually, to access comments in the password file, there's a special way of doing so. And let's explore what this special method is. So we're going to use the cut command to, so the cut command in Linux is another special formatting command. And we're going to only output specific parts of the file. In this case, we're going to get we're going to cut everything up in the file by this delimiter right here, which is the colon. So you see all these colons right here. It's going to only print out the first field and the fifth field. So the first field is this right here, the name, and the fifth field is, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it would normally be this, but apparently in the password file, this is the comment field. And we're going to read this file, etc. password. And we're going to look for the Alice user. So when we do this, we're going to see that Alice has this password over here. This is a comment. This is normally not in, you usually don't find passwords in the password file, but in this case, it's a special exception. So this is the password for the next level. And remember that the next level is the Anna user. So it's going to look like this. So if we didn't use the grep command to grep for Alice, then we would get all of the different users on the system. We see that Alice is the only one with the comment in the password file. Anyways, let's finish off the level by writing up our after action report over at github.com. Okay, so this one is the target user is the Anna user, and the method of solve is access the comments inside the etc password file. And the key command in this case is, let me just copy and paste it. This one right here. All right, so this was a guided walkthrough for the Alice level from the Venus CTF labs from hackmyvm.eu. If you enjoyed this guided walkthrough, please click on the like and subscribe buttons on the video and leave a comment down below. But until next time, HackerFrogs out.
Hey there, HackerFrogs! Are you enjoying this workshop? Learning new concepts and skills? If so, there's a way you can support the channel, and it's totally free. Just click on the subscribe button below the video. Also, click on the like button. And if you have questions or comments on this workshop, please leave them below the video. Thanks for listening. And now, back to our scheduled programming.